Falling Walls Lab, a new format of interdisciplinary conferences for the young scientists from around the world, which gives an excellent opportunity for young start-uppers and researchers to present their ideas, research projects and initiatives. For the first time, the preliminary rounds of the contest will be held in Ukraine in September, and the winners will go to Berlin in November to present their ideas on an international arena. And right now in Ukraine Today newsroom, I'm joined by Ms. Alina Nosenko, the first ever Ukrainian participant of the Falling Walls Lab and one of the current organizers of the contest in Kyiv, and by Mr. Viktor Tsykunov, Strategic Technologies Department Director of Microsoft Ukraine, another of Ukrainian contest organizers and one of the judges of the Ukrainian round. Alina, Viktor, welcome to Ukraine Today.
Thanks for inviting.
Alina, and the first question to you as the first ever participant of this competition from Ukraine, can you tell us what it is about? What is so special about this competition?
I think it's a unique one. It's a unique competition because you just have 3 minutes, 3 slides, everything in English, and then you need to make a breakthrough. So your idea, your social project or your technology or startup should be something very interesting and unique. That's why I think it will be very interesting for Ukrainian audience and for Ukrainian students and young talented people.
Viktor, a question for you. Can you tell us why did Microsoft Ukraine decide to support this competition in Ukraine, and why, for the first time, this competition is taking place in Ukraine?
Well, Microsoft Corporation globally supports young startups, entrepreneurs and help them to realize their ideas into real projects in real life. So Microsoft Ukraine has been helping young startups and entrepreneurs in Ukraine to realize their ideas. We supported more than 400 small businesses, and by giving them technologies and services and helping them to become working business. So we keep doing this, and I believe this project, the Falling Walls, is an absolutely great opportunity for young scientists, future engineers, to implement and realize their ideas and present them and present Ukraine on international arena.
Viktor, once the participants in Kyiv are selected and then they go to Berlin to present their ideas, do you plan to continue following up with these participants? Do you plan to continue any cooperation perhaps? Does Microsoft plan to continue cooperation with these young talents?
Yeah, absolutely. So our goal is to provide these teams, the best of the teams, with all requirements they need to realize their project. We're going to provide them with the technologies like software, like services, so they will be able to implement their idea and launch it on the market. And then the market will decide whether this idea was really great or not.
Yeah, but the question is, what happens in the market is if they don't win the competition? Do you think you will be able to support them even if they fail in Berlin?
Absolutely. So again, we're going to support the top projects during 3 years, because our support program lasts for 3 years. So during 3 years' time, we're going to support them with technologies and services, and also our expertise and contacts we might have to support them.
Alina, a question for you. As the first ever Ukrainian participant in this competition, what motivated you to take part in this competition back in 2012, I believe it was?
I think it was a challenge, because I'm a challenging person, and I thought, what can I do else in my life? I have a great job. I'm working in Klitschko Foundation. Right now I'm at the leading position of Klitschko Foundation. I'm the executive director. But at that moment I was pretty young, and I thought, okay, I will think, what can I do? I would like to meet great people. I would like to tell about my country, some story, and my topic was about Ukraine and Eastern Europe in general.
Alina, I understand that right now the Klitschko Foundation is one of the organizers of this preliminary round in Kyiv. So what was your participation back in 2012 a driving factor behind Klitschko Foundation deciding to support this competition in Ukraine?
For sure, because it was such a great, challenging experience for me, meeting Nobel Prize winners and a lot of people from best universities like Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard, and best companies as Google and so on. That's why you think, why shouldn't Ukrainian students go to Berlin and meet these people, or young people, scientists, talented startuppers? And then I decided to represent this project and show this project to Vitaly and Vladimir, and they said it's really great. It's beyond the line, it's beyond the future, so let's try to make it. It was hard rounds of negotiations with German partners because they had already a story with Russia and they were not that sure that Ukraine can manage it also good, but we showed everything, international audits, all our projects, documents, everything, and they said, okay, we believe you, we give you a chance, so let's try. And at the beginning of the year we got their yes. And we said, yes, we can do that.
Viktor, can you tell a few details about the Ukrainian round of this competition? What are the selection criteria and who can apply?
Okay, well, actually, everybody with a great idea can apply, can fill the form and send us their idea. So we're gonna evaluate and judge and pick up the best ideas both from scientific point of view and the point of view of how this idea can be applied to the real life and the real world. And then it's going to be a final round here in Kyiv where we're going to pick the guy or the team who's going to present Ukraine in Berlin for the worldwide final.
Or a girl.
Or a girl.
Or a girl.
Sure.
Please.
I understand you're one of the judges in the competition. Who are the other judges and what is their background?
Okay, we've got people both from the industry and the scientists who's gonna judge the idea from different point of view. So it's gonna be Microsoft, it's gonna be our colleagues from Nova Poshta, from the business. It's gonna be people from Klitschko Foundation. It's gonna be scientists from Taras Shevchenko University.
And of course, I would like to add, we will have also representatives from creative disciplines, like marketing, PR, advertisement, because any project, any idea cannot exist without great consuming part. So I think it will be a great combination of judges who will help also as mentors for this team, or a guy or a girl, to represent themselves in Berlin as great as they can.
Understood. And how many winners will be qualified to go to Berlin?
Right now, for sure, it will be one person or one team with representative, but we also trying to discuss with German colleagues whether it can be 2 or 3, because we are just launching it in Ukraine and we want to show that Western European countries and Western society needs us, needs our ideas, and I think we will probably have 2. I'm just crossing my fingers because it's very important for us. And I'm hoping that we will get their
blessing.
Yes.
Absolutely, fingers crossed. Alina, can you give us some insight on the competition right now? How many applications you have received so far, and what kind of ideas do you have there?
Oh, it's quite different ideas, from discussing the law questions of European Union till combating the cancer and medical and technological stuff. So I'm not the person who can judge that. But it's kind of interesting to read all of the applications, and I think that we will have a good combination of people from humanities and from social studies and from technological side of our life. And right now there are more than 20 people who already have applied. It's not much, but I think that it will come closer to the deadline, because we know that all Ukrainians are waiting till the last day and then making everything. Yesterday we got already more than 30 emails just with the request, what do I need, how can I apply?
Understood. Well, looks like a very challenging competition indeed, and we wish both of you best of luck, and also obviously to the participants. And many thanks for coming to us and talking to us about this very exciting competition. This was Volodymyr Sulu for Ukraine Today, together with the organizers of Falling Labs competition in Kyiv, Ms. Alina Nosenko and Mr. Viktor Tsykunov. Thank you for watching us.